Today I'm going to be making beef, and we're going to wash it with this lemon at least 3 times to get the freshness out. So when we're seasoning this, we're going to use 3 cloves of garlic, 4 tomatoes, half of onion, scallion, and cilantro. Also, we're going to add seasoning, all-purpose seasoning. Be sure to squeeze your whole lemon in this beef so you can get the freshness out. Okay, now that this is all washed, I would recommend you to put ginger in this so you can get the richness of this beef. Now we're going to go in with the salt, also the all-purpose seasoning. Now we're going to add the green seasoning. Now all that's left is for you to put these in here, and then we're going to cut up the onion and the tomato. So now all that's left is just for you to mix this around. Also, I would like to recommend you to put this to marinate for at least 30 minutes, or you can also do it overnight. So I'm also going to make fried plantain, potato salad, and a side of sweet potato, and as well lentil peas, which I'll show you how to make. Cut the edges off, and all you will do is take the knife and you cut down, and you do the same right here, and all you do is peel it. And now all you will do is just cut them like this. Water. We're going to peel this to put in the pot so we can make the potato salad. Okay, so now that I chopped these up, we're going to put this in some salted water and let it soak for at least 5 minutes. Okay, so now the potato and the sweet potato is boiling. Okay, so I added oil to this pan, and I'm going to allow it to heat up for a couple of, probably like 30 seconds, and we're going to add the plantains, and we're going to make it brown for at least 5 minutes on each side, and then we're going to take it out and I'm going to show you how to make it. So we're going to let this brown on for 5 minutes. Okay, so when the plantains are done, you're going to put the plantains on the paper towel. So I switched this on the other side. Now as you can see that it's getting brown, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it in the other bunch, and we're going to put it on the paper towel. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to squash this. So you're going to take the plate and you're going to squeeze down. And then you're going to take this and you're going to put it in a pot to fry for at least 5 minutes. Okay, so I added the fried plantains back into the pot. As you can see that it's smashed, so you're going to let it cook for 5 minutes on each side. This is what it should look like after you're done frying. So now I'm going to cut these potatoes into squares. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the peas and carrots. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to put the mayo. This is about 2 teaspoons of mayo. Okay, now I'm going to put brown sugar and a little bit of mustard. Now you're going to mix it around. So I added a little bit more mayo, so because you really want this to be creamy, and you're going to mix it around. So now we're going to go ahead and do the lentil beef. So now you're going to add water, and you're going to wash it, put it in. Make sure that the water is very clear. Make sure that your pot is at least medium size, and you're going to fill it up halfway. You're going to add this to the pot, and you're going to allow this to come up to a boil. And also, I forgot to mention that your stove needs to be at least on medium high. So I'm going to use these ingredients to put in my lentil peas, which is I cut up a medium-sized onion, bell pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, which is going to go in whole, and 2 chopped up, and 2 pimento pepper. Make sure that you cut this off. I'm going to put in at least 3 pieces of pumpkin. I'm going to have garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. Also, this is called scallion. Be sure to wash this before you cut it up. So first you're going to add the onions, the 2 cloves of garlic, the chopped up garlic, the chopped up scallions, and after at least 20 minutes, you're gonna add this. So now that every ingredient is in the pot, well, almost every ingredient, you mix this up and make sure that your stove is on medium high and you let it boil and cook together. First, we're gonna add the garlic powder, salt, and your pepper, black pepper. Now you're gonna mix all of it together. And you're gonna allow your lentil peas to become a thickened sauce. So give it at least 25 minutes. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes now, so it's time for you to add your bell peppers. Also check the salt, anything that you're missing. Well, usually I put ketchup in this, or a teaspoon of ketchup, so you can get taste in it. And I check the salt, and if it's missing a little bit of garlic salt powder, I put it in here, and then I let it go for at least 5 minutes, and then I take it off. Also, don't forget to put your pumpkins. My mom usually freezes this in the refrigerator, and yeah, I'm gonna put 3 cubes in here. Also, I like to add a tablespoon of butter because it gives it a really good taste. So you can use this. As you can see, this came to a boil. The sauce is thicker now. The peas are cooked. And yeah, don't make sure I do not overcook. It should be cooked for at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes, and that's good. So my rice is on fire. I am well aware that you guys know how to make rice, so yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the stew beef, and I'm gonna do this a little different. This is how we do it back home in Trinidad. So you're gonna go in with a tablespoon of oil. And I know you guys are gonna think this is weird, but we use brown sugar, and you're gonna make sure that the pot is really hot, and you're gonna have the stove on medium high, and then you're gonna put this brown sugar in the pot. And also you're gonna make sure that it browns really good. Make sure that it's caramel bronze. Okay, so I'm gonna start mixing this around and make sure that this is really caramel. Okay, make sure that this is not burned because you're gonna have bitter taste when you do make this chicken. Go!
Okay, go.
So you're gonna put this in. Make sure it gets that color to it. After we're gonna use this sauce after 20 minutes. Okay, now you're gonna mix this. Make sure that all of the beef gets its color. And afterwards we're gonna make the sauce in here boil down. Okay, so now we're gonna put the leftover ingredients that we had in this beef, and we're gonna put, also I added tap water to this, so we're gonna put it in the beef now. I added about a cup of water to this. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil, and after I'm gonna turn my stove down to low. The reason why I'm turning my stove down to low is because we want the beef to come out very soft, so it wouldn't be as hard. So we're gonna allow it to cook for about, bring it up to a boil for 10 minutes, and then after I'm gonna show you the rest of my ingredients. So we're gonna allow this to make its own juices, and then after a while we're gonna burn this down, and then we're gonna add our own water. And also we're gonna, don't forget to add the extra juices in here. After like 20 minutes, I'm gonna add the carrot and the bell pepper. It's been 10 minutes now, and I brought this up to a boil. So now I'm gonna turn my stove down on low, and I'm also gonna add the carrots and bell pepper. So I added my carrot and bell peppers. Now I'm gonna mix this together. I'm gonna taste for salt, and I'm gonna add pepper to this pot. Also, I will advise you guys to stir this occasionally. So I had this in the freezer that I seasoned last week. I'm gonna make baked chicken with this. Okay, so here I have jerk seasoning and also pepper sauce that my mom made, and I'm gonna use this as a spread, and I'm gonna put it on a chicken and then put the chicken in the oven. And I also set my oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so all I did was take the paste and brush it on this. So I'm gonna use this barbecue sauce for my chicken that's in the oven, and I'm gonna put at least half or a little more in a pot, and I'm going to add sugar also to the pot. So I'm gonna make sure that my pot is on medium high. Then I'm gonna add my barbecue sauce, a tablespoon of green seasoning, and about a tablespoon of sugar. So now that my ingredients are here, I'm gonna stir this and keep stirring until I get a nice rich sauce. It's been about 20 minutes now. I'm gonna turn the chicken over and get the other side brown and make sure it's cooked halfway. And then after, we're gonna add the sauce. So it's been 20 minutes now. I'm gonna flip these over and paste the sauce on it. All you have to do is take some sauce and paste it on the chicken. And you're gonna do the rest. After you're done pasting the barbecue sauce on the chicken, be sure to put it back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So I forget to mention to you guys that when you're cooking your beef, make sure that it's at least in cooking for an hour and a half or more, because it takes a while. So it's been 15 minutes now and it's looking great. So now I'm gonna flip it over and add more paste to the chicken. I added the barbecue sauce now, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes so it can cook thoroughly. So this is all